Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to ServiceNow 911. I'm back with one more scenario, and this scenario is filled up with escalation. Escalation after a sincere employee, sincere developer was sleeping, and he got a call from his manager that, "What have you done? I got an escalation, and I'm getting a call from the service desk manager." Okay, so he received an email keeping his manager in CC from a manager of a certain team that my people are not able to see the incident. So this is a complete panic. Okay. So the developer who was after successful migration, successful deployment, sleeping at 11 a.m. got a call. And he then stood up and did the debugging and find the root cause. So complete thing I'm going to show you in a very, very simple manner. And finally, what kind of solution we have built that is also available. So stay tuned till the end of the video. Let me share the video. Okay. Let me start it. And before that, let me tell you that we have opened the membership for this channel. Okay, so if you want to see the latest courses, all latest release, that is Zurich, with respect to ServiceNow admin, development, integration, HRST, everything, okay, one by one, then please opt to this membership and get benefited. Let's start. First of all, let me show you the problem. Why these people are so much in tension. Okay, so now right now I'm logged in as a system admin. That's not a problem. But let me open the incident table. Now let me impersonate with ITL people, ITL user basically. So now we got a call from, or we got an escalation from service tech people because they are not able to see all the incidents. Right now there are total active incidents which are 42. If I reload this, let's see what these people are saying. So you can see here, they are getting this message and they are not able to see these 18 incidents. That's why they are panicking. They think that we are not able to see the incident, then how can we work? The SLAs are breaking. Okay, so all these things led into a chaos. Total 42 are there, but only 21 are available to this user. Okay, so now next thing is to debug why this message is coming. So one thing is clear, this message is coming because there is certain ACL which is not working, which is hiding this record, and this ACL must be on incident table, and because it is hiding and it is an read ACL. Okay, so now let me go back to instance and impersonation as admin. Now I have to start the debugging. So for that, I have to start the debugging of ACL. So write down here, debug security rules. So this is the one, debug security rules. Click on it. A window will get open in front of you. In this case, we are just only watching the session logs here. Okay, rest all things we will do or deal with in some another video. So now once reloaded, let's go back here. Let's come back at the bottom. I am able to see all the records here because I am right now logged in as admin. Okay. But now we have to check with ITL user again. Let me go back and impersonate. Now let's reload. So now let us scroll down and you see there are only 22 records. Previously there were around 42, right? So still the issue is there. And now we'll go to this window. You see, we are having issue while displaying the records. So it is the incident.list, right? So here, this is the one which we have to check here. Okay, 3553 lines we have to take care. So we know that it is a record and it is an incident table and it is a read, right? So if we do this, we have narrowed down the search here. So now you see, we have to find out the negative value, the deny value, access denied. So here access granted, this one is access granted. Okay, so this is all what? This is a record level thing which we have to check. This is a for complete record. Okay, so now we have to scroll and we have to find where access is denied. Then only we will be able to see it. So we scroll down. It's a long list. So you have to have patience. Okay. Wherever you see here red. Okay, in that case, access denied. And then we will do some troubleshooting. So finally, we got one record here, which is access denied, right? And you see, this is record incident read. So let's check what is this kind of ACL. If I click here, it will reload the ACL, and now let us evaluate this ACL. So deny the read of ACL. So deny the read of record in incident unless the ACL script written true. Okay. So there is no role. It is not telling about ITL because ITL users were not able to see. Let's see the script. Okay. So block the read if restricted true. It's a kind of failed and user doesn't have the special role. So if user have these role, then only the record will be visible. Otherwise, record is not visible to anyone. So here you see, we have admin and this role, but there is no ITL role. So most probably, this is the ACL which is doing the issue here. Okay. So now let us see what this restricted is. Okay. So if I go to the incident, I have this field restricted. Right now, only false I am seeing. So what it is saying, if restricted is true and user does not have any of this role, it means we have to hide the record, right? So that's what is happening. It is hiding the access if the restricted is true. So if I group by this, you see only 22 records are visible that are restricted false. It means the values or the incidents which are having restricted true are not visible. So this is the issue, and this is the reason of that chaos. Okay. So now let me go back to admin and impersonation. First of all, let us stop the debugging because it is generating a lot of output. So how to stop? Just click here. Everything is stopped now. Now let me reload this and see whether there is any true values or not. Yes, we have 20 records which are true. Okay. So that is the issue we were facing, and it is because of this ACL script. The incident people or the ITL people are not able to see the records. Okay. So now what is the solution? One solution is I just go and add ITL here as one of the role with OR condition. What will happen in this case? All the ITL people will be able to see this. But with that, we are losing the business context of this field. We want only people who are having these roles will be able to see the true one. But in this case, what will happen? All the ITL people also do that. But we also want ITL, subset of ITL who are service text people who will be able to see this because they have nothing to take care. They have no issue with, these type of business things because they have to only work on the incidents. So what we will do? We will not add ITL here because it is completely, dividing the logic, completely breaking the logic of this field. But what we will do? We will add this particular role, that is restricted viewer, to the group of service text. So let me go to the groups, find out if there is any service text group or not. Yes, we have this service text. Bingo. So now let's see who all are the members. Yes, ITL user is also a member, so that's fine. Only 3 people will be able to see this now if this works. Okay, so now let me add the role here. Save it. Reload it. Yes, the role is added successfully. So now what we'll do, let us check. Let us impersonate to ITL user. Now let us reload this. So yes, we are, or this particular ITL user who is a part of service desk is able to see all the incidents. Issue resolved, right? But let me check one more thing. Whether a user who is not, or who is ITIL but not having or not a part of this group, okay, will he be able to see or not? Ideally, they should not. So here we have these 3 users. So now let me impersonate to one of more ITL user, that is impersonate another user. This Bushra is an ITL user here, but she is not a part of service desk, so she will not able to see this. But let me reload. Use. You see here. Here the logic is working perfectly fine. The restricted logic is good. Okay. So this is the complete scenario which involves the business, which involves the tension, which involves the incidents, escalations, and everything, and finally debugging and solution. So I hope you like this. Subscribe to this channel. I'm going to show you n number of things which are directly related to you and give you immense knowledge, as well as join our membership today. Bye-bye.